So I was looking on the YouTubes, and I'm like, what am I going to listen to tonight to fall asleep? And then I found this channel, and I was like, oh my god, this girl's like so pretty, you guys. And then I clicked on it, and then I watched her videos, and I was like, oh my god, you're the greatest.
Oh.
And then she's here now. And guys, I want you to give a nice, warm welcome to the Dirty Nerdy Show, Wild Shivers ASMR.
Hello.
What's up? See? You got a different intro and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So special.
Yeah. By the way, guys, if you're new here, I'm Christopher Not Walken. I am the host of this little shindig every week. And we interview ASM artists and other people that have a presence on social media and just media in general, singers, actors, models, whatever. Whatever you do, if you're nerdy and passionate about it, you'll probably be on the Dirty Nerdy Show. But today we've got Wild Shivers ASMR, and she's dope. And let's just jump into it like Philip DeFranco.
Yes.
So how did you get started with this whole ASMR thing?
Okay. Well, I was actually going to start it about, I think it was 4 years ago. I had a roommate at the time, and I was terrified that she was going to come in and walk in on me and catch me doing the most embarrassing thing of talking to myself in a camera in my room. And I ended up just giggling the whole time. I couldn't take myself seriously. I was so, mortified. And I said, no, I can't do this. I can't be an ASMR artist.
Do you remember the plot of the video?
I think I was trying to do a cranial nerve exam because those are my favorite. And I just couldn't get past the laughter. And it was mostly because I was afraid that she was going to come home. It wasn't that I couldn't do it. It was that fear of embarrassment. So I chickened out and I quit. And also the camera was so terrible. It was a poor choice, and I didn't think I could do it with my cell phone, but you know what? That's how I'm doing it now. So
that's what's so great now. Like anybody with a cell phone in their pocket can go and make a movie, you know?
Exactly. And it turns out pretty good if you have good lighting. It doesn't really matter.
What do you use for lighting? Ring lights or softbox?
I have this mini ring light. So you can attach your phone to this kind of movable wire.
Yeah.
And then a movable ring light that's attached to a different wire, and then I just strap it to, I actually have it strapped to a tripod just so I can adjust the height. And then I just move it around until it sits right, and it has a couple different settings, but it was cheap. It was $30 for the whole setup for the phone holder and the light, and it turns out pretty good. So
that's $30 Canadian, you guys, if you didn't notice by the way she said the word out.
Oh god. I don't know, how different is it?
Say the word about.
About?
Out. Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut?
Yeah, see, you're super Canadian, bro.
I can't hear it.
You want to go to Tim Hortons?
Yes.
I've never been to Tim Hortons, but yeah.
I have free coffee for Roll Up the Rim. So.
I've had poutine before though. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
Whoever thought cheese and gravy on fries, man.
You can get any kind of poutine now. You can throw meat on it. You can get butter chicken poutine.
Nice.
Anything.
What's your favorite kind?
I'm a classic poutine person. And sometimes if it's not the best poutine, just throw some ketchup on it, and it's so good. I never thought the ketchup would help it, but it does.
Ketchup with gravy?
Yeah. I was disturbed the first time someone told me, and then I tried it, and I was like, oh, shit, that's good.
I'd have to get really high first, so I'd just have to show up, basically. But
just dip it. Just dip it, and you'll blow your mind.
Nice. So you wait 4 years after not being able to do this, and you're like, I get, but now you're in it. What made you take that step of like, I'm gonna do this now?
Well, I had a lot of free time because I just kind of got unemployed and thought maybe it's time to start that YouTube channel I've been thinking about. And I ordered the little phone holder with the ring light.
Yeah.
And I thought that's good enough for now. I don't need to get the fancy microphone yet. Just see what happens. And I just gave it a shot and immediately started to see results.
Yeah.
Very small, but enough that made me feel really good about it, because I've had YouTube channels in the past and they never got past like 50 subscribers.
What kind of stuff did you do?
I just did I did covers. I talked, like, I just kind of vlogged.
Wait, are you a singer?
No. I wish I was good enough, but at the time I liked to sing, but I was really scared to. So I just used YouTube to find out, am I actually good at this? I don't really know. And I got some good comments. No, I didn't really get any haters. But when you're that small, like, the haters can't find you.
I've never told this story in public, but I used to have an old channel when YouTube first started. I uploaded a video of me doing a Green Day cover, and I had only been playing guitar for a few years.
Yeah.
And it was I got annihilated, and you might still be able to find that video to this day. I don't remember the name of the channel. I don't remember any of that stuff, but oh man, I remember. I know the feeling of putting yourself out there like that and then just getting like annihilated. It's awful.
Yeah. I think I was decent enough that I could probably be like a 5 out of 10 good. Yeah. Maybe 6, depending on the song. But now I'm just comfortable enough I can do karaoke, and that's good enough for me.
Do you like a good karaoke?
Yes.
What's your go-to song for karaoke?
Depending on whether it's just me or if I'm doing a duet, I have like a couple of songs. So if it's just me, I'll usually do that Evanescence song. Bring Me to Life.
Oh, I see what you're doing there, because you look like the girl, and I see. I know what's up.
We were talking about this earlier, Amy Lee. I've been told I look like her. And then as a kid, my best friend and I, we used to just belt Evanescence in like public areas. And so I just brought it back because it's like reminds me of good old days hanging out with my best friend.
Nice. That's great. So let's talk about this speed dating thing that you did on the YouTubes. You see a lot of people, they do like the date role play, or like the girlfriend role play. You took it to like the extreme and went a little multiple personality with it.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about that and what inspired you to do that.
So I have a bunch of like single girlfriends, and we all decided we should go and try speed dating. Like, why not? Let's see what it's like. We don't really want to go by ourselves because it's it's kind of awkward. So we all thought we'd go together. And since I'd started the channel, I was like, you know what? I've never really seen a speed dating ASMR video. So I thought honestly, I just winged it. I didn't know what I was planning. I was like, I'll throw my hair up like this. I'll change my outfit and just do like maybe 5 different girls. And I have never gone speeding. I still haven't gone, but I just imagined what it was like. That like someone sits you down and tells you what's going to happen. And then there's actually like a list of little questions they leave on the table if you can't come up with anything to say. So I just wrote out a bunch of random questions and then like randomly picked them up and like decided that this girl has this personality and so this is how she would answer those questions. And I wanted all of my girls to be kind of crazy because I think I'm so awkward. I don't know how to be like really sexy. And so I was like, let's make them kind of weird and crazy. And people liked it. So I was excited.
Hey, listen, weird girls are totally hot. Like, I don't know, like, don't even trip. Like, it works.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. So. I think you'll have much success in your speed dating future.
We'll see. I definitely wouldn't pull out that personality, any of those personalities, for real. But I just wanted to see, like, if you have 5 minutes with someone, like, how weird could you make those 5 minutes?
What would you do? Speed dating. How would you make it weird?
Well, and I think if I wasn't into somebody, I'd probably show them like maybe my worst sides. What did I do? I'm trying to think of like some of them. I made kind of a weird sort of hippie girl that's like really judgmental. Like, oh, I only eat vegan food and just super like kind of unlikable in the way that's like I can't relate to you. And
Speaking of vegans, there's a meme that I'm going to show you right now that we're going to cut out of the audio, but I think you'll appreciate this meme.
Let's see. Vegan friends, I just don't want to put all that shit in my body. Also vegan friends. That's funny.
Yeah.
I have a vegan friend, and I just started cracking all these jokes at him, like from Scott Pilgrim, and I'm like, no vegan diet, no vegan powers. And he just cracks up. So funny.
Yeah, Go ahead.
Oh, I was vegan for like 5 months a couple years ago, and I decided that I needed to do something else. It wasn't doing good things for my digestive system.
You were like, yeah, but chicken though.
I missed chicken, and honestly, I missed cheese the worst. Like, cheese is my everything. So I cheated a little bit.
I love a good cheese. What's your favorite cheese?
I like so many cheeses. It's so hard. I've actually been eating this. I hate to say it because it's French, but it's like brossé, and it's like cranberry, like kind of cream cheese. Ooh. And I put it on a cracker, and then I put some prosciutto on it, and it's the most amazing thing.
Nice.
So good. I was shown this snack, and so I've shown other people, and now everybody wants to eat it. It's so good.
I'm
simple.
Jealous right now.
You gotta try it.
Wait, do you speak French?
I grew up with French immersion, and I forgot all of it. I could probably use some like do some little bit of. I can roll my R's, but oh man, that's not good. I've just forgotten so much.
I can do like parlez-vous français, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like that's as far as I can go in the conversation.
I can read it, but I can't understand people talking French.
Yeah. Like, I can't speak Spanish, but I can read it.
Yeah.
But my best friend is a linguistics professor, so she promised that she would teach me how to speak, like, proper Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna learn that. That's gonna be great.
You can interview people in Spanish.
Yeah. That way I don't have to get an interpreter, because I want to get somebody who's Spanish on the show, and then just be like, hey, and then, like, because that's like a whole other audience that I could, like,
It
bring
is. It is.
in. Yeah. So, Wild Shivers, what was your favorite video to make?
Favorite video to make? I actually think I really enjoyed one of my newest videos of just like the inaudible whispers, because it was challenging and trying to make it hard for people to like hear what I'm saying was real, like it was hard. But and I was reading I was actually reading it, and I made it a challenge. I was like, if you can figure out what book I'm reading, like, you're awesome. And everybody could figure it out, because I wasn't doing a good enough job, like, making it hard. But
You a big Stephen King fan?
No. Well, yes, but no. I don't read too often. I'm more of an audiobook person now. But I have listened to a couple of his audiobooks.
What's your favorite audiobook that you've listened to recently?
Oh, I'm actually listening to The Disaster Artist right now.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Do you like The Room?
I do. I've watched The Room probably 40-ish times. Which is crazy, right? It's more times that you'll watch The Room than, like, a good movie. I have watched that movie a lot. I could recite the lines. But the audiobook of The Disaster Artist is, like, Greg reading it.
Yeah.
And he does a perfect Tommy Wiseau impression. I was like, is Tommy reading his quotes? And it's not Tommy, it's Greg. It's so perfect. So it's just so entertaining.
Do you think he's, like, totally, like, just trolling the world, or he's really like that?
I think he's like a little kid in an adult man's body. I think he's like a 12-year-old boy who's way, way overconfident and just doesn't know what's going on, and, like, can't understand, like, what other people see. His reality is just different.
Yeah.
And I really believe it, and I'm fascinated by it.
What's your favorite quote from the movie?
I have so many. My favorite quote, I actually say it all the time to my friends. It, like, everybody always laughs when I do it. Is, get out of my life. And it's so funny. It's my favorite.
My favorite
It's so
is...
ridiculous. It's so dramatic.
My favorite is, I did not hit her. I did not.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, the lines in that is just, it's so great. Like, everything about that.
Yeah, I can't get enough of it, because it's baffling, but so amusing. And just knowing, like, there's actually a series on YouTube made by the actors, so the other actors in the movie, they all did, like, a mockumentary together. And it's just kind of a joke, like, what our lives are like now. And it's really funny. And they kind of do their own little interview where you get to find out, like, how they felt about the movie. And, like, it's really cute. I was enjoying that. I kind of became slightly obsessed with The Room and The Disaster Artist. I've seen the movie and just, like, I need more. And just, I'm fascinated.
Are you going to see the movie that they did together? The new one?
I've already seen it, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, that one. The new one.
Yeah.
The Friends. Oh, God. I don't know. I probably will, but I don't think it'll be as good as The Room.
You don't think it'll live up to the hype?
No. I mean, good, bad. Like, I think it'll just be cringy and unwatchable.
Yeah. A bit like my channel.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, definitely. I'm the worst.
I don't think so.
So what are your plans for the future of your channel? What do you got down the pipeline?
I I think I'm mostly just winging it, getting like asking for requests and seeing what people want. I'd like to get a green screen background and
Yeah.
actually try making videos with a good background, but I don't know how to do that with Filmora. I'll have to
Green
figure
screen
it
is
out.
great, but like the one thing that you need to like be on top of is lighting when you're doing green screen.
Exactly.
Like the lighting has to match everywhere, otherwise it comes out weird.
Yeah. I'll have to test it out, but I mean, just getting like a green background is cheap, so I don't see myself not giving it a shot. At least it's like, yeah, it's cheap little, just hanging drape.
Which do you prefer to do, role plays or just straight trigger videos?
I guess it depends. I think I enjoy doing the triggers because I don't have to completely improv some stuff. I can kind of just go with it, and there's very little editing to do.
Yeah.
With the role plays, I will catch myself doing or saying something embarrassing or incorrect or inaccurate, and then there's just so much more editing I find with the role play.
When you're making a role play, do you like write out like what you're gonna say, or do you have like a general idea of it?
For the cranial nerve exam, I definitely had to write it out, and like kind of refer to it because there's so much going on with those things, and I wanted to catch every single type of trigger. But mostly I'm winging it. With my Valentine's video, I completely winged that.
Yeah.
And that was fun. It's just like, I'm your friend, let's hang out. What would I say? I would just talk the whole time.
I love that video for like different
Yeah.
reasons. I clicked on it and I'm like, oh, this is immediately friend zone area. Like, it
Yeah.
made me so happy.
And it was cool because I moved away from about a bunch of my friends, and like a bunch of them said, we watched your videos, like I was hanging out with you again. Like, oh, that's so
Aw.
nice.
That's super sweet. So, you got any role plays planned for the future?
Role plays. I don't have any role plays actually planned out. But I really want to try some new stuff. I've had lots of requests.
What's the one thing you're excited to try?
Actually, so I'm kind of broke right now, but I've been wanting to like build up to like being able to afford a costume for Vanessa Ives from Penny Dreadful.
Nice.
Because I want to wear that costume to the Calgary Comic Expo. So I thought, I could definitely do like a Vanessa Ives roleplay because in Penny Dreadful, she's like a clairvoyant and she does tarot readings. So I could do a tarot reading and maybe like cast a spell, and yeah. And she wears like this Victorian sort of like beautiful like gowns, and so it wouldn't be cheap to do, but I think I would love it. And I have like the black hair to pull it off, and yeah, I really want to do that role play.
Do you like the animes and the stuff like that, the conventions and things?
Yeah, I would love to do actual characters from different shows. Oh man, I'm obsessed with Scott Pilgrim. So probably do like a Ramona Flowers roleplay or something.
I've never seen the movie, yo.
It's my favorite movie.
Really?
Yeah.
We need to watch that then.
You gotta watch it. It's so fun. It's not like a normal movie in any way. It has all these like video game uh, references in it. Like it's just a video game movie. It's not a normal movie in any sort of way. Like they actually kind of have a lot of plot holes, but the plot holes are like fine because they kind of tie in with what video games do. Like, so he fights somebody and then they burst into coins when he beats them. And then you're kind of like, wait, but that guy just died. But you move on. Like, you kind of just move on. That he died, but no one's talking about it anymore. So, oh well. And you get to the next level of the game. And it's so fun.
I will definitely watch it, but only if you watch it with me.
I can watch it with you, yeah.
Awesome.
I will get so much out of it. I'll probably just read some of the quotes myself.
Guys, that's how you trick a girl to watch a movie with you. This has been Christopher Not Walking. No, I'm just playing. But I want to say thank you so much for coming on the show today. It really does mean a literal fuck ton to me that you would even just give me the time of day.
No, it was fun.
Yeah.
I can talk today.
It's great, and I can't wait to see what you do next. Guys, listen. Everybody give it up for the lovely, the beautiful, the talented, the sweet at heart, Wild Shivers ASM. I never asked you how you got your name. How'd you come up with your name before we go?
Well, a lot of people say tingles. I say shivers because that's what it feels like to me. And then I just went to a username with generator and I just put shivers and just saw what would come like near it, and wild made the most sense to me.
Yeah.
Like an adjective like generator until I decided, yeah, that's the one. That's the word.
I like it. Guys, make sure you subscribe to Wild Shivers ASMR. She's the greatest. And after you subscribe to her, make sure you hit that subscribe button over here if you haven't, because we like having subscribers too. And if you really want to, we do have a Patreon, and you guys can, you know, donate to that if you want to. Every little bit helps improve the show and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. You can come back here anytime. You were like my new favorite person to talk to.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Go subscribe to Wild Shivers ASMR. I'm Christopher Not Walking. This is the Dirty Nerdy Show. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of those things. Leave comments. Tell us who you want us to interview next, even though I've got like 3 interviews lined up. So I already have like people, but like let me know who you want on the show. I want to know. So then I'll like email that person. Well, I won't email that person. Somebody posing as me will email that person, and then and then we'll get them on the show, and it'll be groovy, and it'll be great. But yeah, Christopher Not Walking, Wild Shivers ASMR. This is the Dirty Nerdy Show, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.